Yeah, if you gotta come and go, don't worry about that. But here we go. We won't get distracted.
Not that kind of speed.
You know, our group here, like I said earlier, some of you were not here earlier, we're Enzian Schuhplattler. We're the only Bavarian dance group in, I think, the entire state. There is a, what's called a Tyrolean group. They're more Austrian style down in the Portland area. But if you want to do Bavarian dancing like we do, you have to join our group, and don't start your own, or if you need help, I'll help you. But our folks, Florine and Laurel over there, raise your hands. They've only been with the group, what, 2 years? 3, and we taught them everything they know. And he's actually from Romania, but the German part of Romania. So he speaks Romanian Deutsch, I think. And Roland over here, he's been with us, what, 15, 14 years. He was already a very good dancer, so we didn't have any big problems there. Not that we had problems with those two, but we wouldn't let them dance together for a while, and that's kind of how we learn in the group, and now they're fully fledged dancers and can dance together. Carolyn, our president of our group, she's very active throughout North America with other groups in what we call Galfrabon North America, and 31 years. Wow. 31 years in our group. Kathy and I are about 20 years each. She started originally with folk dancing, and I started with disco hustle way back in the 70s. I'm not that old, really. But we started swing dancing together, performing, and then she got me in this group. I didn't want to do it, but here I am 20 years later. I love it. I love it. Everything's a party wherever we go. And Sean is fairly new. He loves this stuff. Look at the mustache, 5 years. That seems new. Alan's been a little longer than I have, 25, 30? Oh, 20 something anyway. So, Martina, did you know any dancing before you joined the group, or are you just German? Yeah, she's a native speaker. We have another one that's not here. He's actually an althorn player, et cetera, et cetera. So, and Chris, our accordion player, can't make it. He has to work. So. Oh, Ruth, you're hiding. Yeah, Ruth was a dancer. I found her I saw her dancing at a folk life and then another dance and invited her. Alan and I think, invited her to come to the group. So 4 years. 3. Okay, whatever. Okay, I think we need to get these dances in. The first one is, we're going to waltz on in this one. The first one we sing in Bayerisch. It's Rehberger Ländler, so it's going to be in the Bavarian dialect. We talk about how we pay our accordion player. He's not here today, so he's not going to get paid. But the first verse is about how we pay him in pairs, the fruit, but only if it's in season. Otherwise, he gets nothing. The second part, we talk about how he cheated us. Really? It talks about the fiddler, but it's sort of a name we're calling our accordion player. And the last part, we all get happy and we talk about drinking beer until we go home. And then we're going to go, I'm going to pause it after that so we can get ready for the Bavarian Ländler. Rehberger Ländler. Okay, this next one is called Bavarian Lindler. Lots of folk dance groups, not just the German groups, do this. In fact, I saw it done in a Monday night folk dance group that they dance now sort of in Seattle. What's the area there? Jefferson Community Center. There's a lot of availability in the Seattle area and probably Everett too of folk dancing. And a lot of people go to Contra. Contra is great exercise. Alan does it and Ruth. But when you don't Contra, take up other kinds of dancing too, whether it's swing or whatever. Dancing is just a great social activity, great exercise. So I can recommend it. Whether you do what we do or something else, make sure you dance. You always have a wonderful time. So this Bavarian Lindler, the Bavarians probably would not dance this way, the Austrians might, but a bunch of Californians got together and choreographed this thing, so I'm going to blame it on them. It was actually choreographed in the 1960s in California. It does have a lot of Lindler moves, but it has some that I don't think the Bavarians would ever do. But we love it because we're American and we're going to do this dance. game the first weekend. So we'll be there again next year, all those. So come see us.
Yes. Well.